Morning, Jamaica. This is the morning after the conference, after the People's National Party 86th annual conference. Let me tell you something. The vibes turn up. Listen, I came all the way from Canada just to be here at the conference. And let me tell you, it was worth every single minute being in conference. The energy, the vibes, the people, the crowd, it was massive. Listen, it's an indication that Jamaica is moving away from the Jamaica Labour Party. And when you look at the people who are there, the influential people who came out to support the People's National Party, it's a done deal. And this morning I wake up and I saw the trolls on social media and how the Jamaica Labour Party supporters are having a meltdown because the heavyweights came out to say time come and people time come now. Hats off to the Comrade Leader Mark Golding. Your speech was amazing. I tell you, from last year, you have been inspiring hope in the nation. And Jamaica needs a leader who has clean hands and a pure heart. And Mark Golding, we see that in you. And we are standing behind you firmly. The People's National Party is united. The People's National Party is strong. Jamaica is ready for the People's National Party. We are ready for the People's National Party. We are ready for Mark Golding to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Jamaicans, get on board because power to the people. People time come, and we are here standing in full support.
So Cliff Hughes actually have a running belly over the fact that Vybz Kartel were invited to the People's National Party conference, and Cliff Hughes attack Peter Bunting, Mark Golding and the PNP because of the presence of Vybz Kartel. And my question to Cliff Hughes, what is your problem, sir? Why is it so bothering to you that Vybz Kartel turned up at the People's National Party conference, but it wasn't bothering to you that Cruel Reed turn up at the teachers' conference, not just the teachers' conference, but the labor right them conference as well.
Here, can you imagine? Just think about it. When that decision was made to have that gentleman on the stage, not in the audience, on the stage. Who in the leadership of the PNP was courageous enough to stand up and say, no, not a backside? Who was courageous enough to do that? Huh? Where was Peter Bunting? Find that clip with Peter Bunting for me. That speaks to that gentleman. Where were they? Yeah? We're joking. We're joking about...
Now, Cliff Hughes, my question to you is, what's your problem? What is your problem, big man? What is your problem with Vybz Kartel being at the People's National Party conference? Is he not a human being? Is he not a human being? Vybz Kartel is legally not guilty. But you still want to treat the man like him a criminal. You still want to treat him like he's a convicted murderer. Cliff Hughes, if you want dirt to dig up, go and dig up dirt on the Jamaica Labour Party, because 8 criminals are there in Parliament that the Prime Minister failed to name out. But bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, including Damian Crawford teach them a lesson. Make a run the intro and come back. We soon forward. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers. Big up to all of my viewers. Big up to all of my subscribers. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. So now my viewers and my subscribers, Hughes from Nationwide News are so upset that Vybz Kartel attend the People's National Party conference, but he's not talking about Cruel Reed that attend the teachers conference. That was so disrespectful of Cruel Reed attending the teachers conference, being that he's under investigation for rob up the education money, being that he's under investigation for a whole lot of other stuff, plus the government have to pay him every month as a education minister, even though they have to pay Flavor Williams as well. And not just that, but the government did have to pay him up how much $1 million. Not just that alone, but the man sue St. Jago I as well. And Hughes want to chat out a fee mouth and disrespect Mark Golin, question Mark Golin, and go on like him want to disrespect Vybz Kartel. But he is not going to talk about the 8 criminal them where Andrew Holiness have amongst him inside the parliament, where Andrew Holiness have a hide. He's not going to talk about the $1.7 billion that is missing. He's not going to talk about the $700 billion that is missing from the healthcare sector. And he's definitely not going to talk about all of the other stuff them, including Andrew Holiness statutory declaration cannot be certified by the Integrity Commission. All no. But people, check out what this big mouth man have to say, people.
We've left it up. And therefore, you got what you got yesterday at the PNP's conference. A man of questionable character is hailed as a hero. And by the calculation of Dayton Campbell and Mark Golding, they have an election to win. And he has a whole lot of influence and sway. Therefore, they're not comfortable with it. When you listen to Campbell, Dayton Campbell and Angela Brown Burke struggling to justify it. But their calculation is we must win and win at all cost. While you, can you imagine, just think about it, when that decision was made to have that gentleman on the stage, not in the audience, on the stage, who in the leadership of the PNP was courageous enough to stand up and say, no, not a backside? Who was courageous enough to do that? Huh? Where was Peter Bunting? Find that clip with Peter Bunting for me. That speaks to that gentleman. Where were they? Yeah? We're joking. We're joking about...
So Hughes, the word is bad mind. And you can see the bad mind show up on your big face. The word is bad mind. And your bad mind Mark Golding. Your bad mind Vybz Kartel. Your bad mind the influence where Vybz Kartel have on the Jamaican people. And that is why you're talking like that. Your bad mind because of the turnout that Mark Golding and the People's National Party get at their conference. Your bad mind because Andrew Holness water down and Mark Golding popularity grow. And now that Vybz Kartel showed up at the PNP conference, Mark Golding popularity gone sky high. I'm not afraid. Especially you. And because Mark Golding never give you that big contract there. That's one of the reasons why you carry belly for Mark Golding. Cliff Hughes, you're not a good person. You're coming like Andrew Holness. And if you want to talk about criminality, Andrew Holness and him administration is the biggest criminal in Jamaica right now. Believe it or not. Cruel Reed shouldn't be behind bars at this given moment. Billions him thief from the student them education money. Billions. And the government still turn around and pay him up millions of dollars. Plus, every month, him still get him pay as an education minister after him do all of that. So if you want to talk about criminal, if you want to talk about someone, talk about Cruel Reed. And then again, as me said before, Andrew Holness have 8 criminal in a parliament that he is afraid to name because it's clear that he is one of them, allegedly. So, Cliff Hughes, back up, go sit down, come off a Vybz Kartel back, Lego the man shirt. I saw uno deal with people, uno dirty people. But people, Andre Stevens expose Cliff Hughes as well. Check this out, people.
Inconvenient hypocrite. That's who you are, Cliff Hughes. You want me to give you more cases where you never call out hypocrite Cliff Hughes? But you don't know what? Why you ma carry belly Jamaica? You don't want to know why ma carry belly? You don't want me telling you why ma carry belly? He ma carry belly because I never get the country, Lord Jesus. He ma Jamaica people. You know their business, you know. Cliffy, tell them why you carry the belly. You know why me telling you don't it? Him a carry the belly because him never get the outside broadcasting contract for the PNP conference yesterday. You hear what I said to you tonight? Him a carry the belly and a not even 2-month and 3-month belly, you know. 15-month belly him a carry Jamaica. Him a carry the 15-month belly. Cause him never Dayton and Mark never give him the contract. The how much thousands of dollar contract. Him a carry the belly because him know if the PNP them win. Him not gonna get the millions of dollars in a tax write-off. Talk no Cliff Hughes. Him a carry the belly Jamaica because him know him have to go start when PNP win. Him have to go start Jamaica people. Ask who work on nationwide. If Cliff Hughes appear them start it. Hey! Cliff Hughes! I know your business. So buy your full tonight. Ask Jamaica people if him appear the statutories them female employees them. Ask if him appear for the broadcasting license. Me ask him. Him a worry so when the Labour the PNP win Courtney, he not gonna have no more government contract. He know not get no more government contract. So that's why I can't belly for Kartel. But questionable character. Why you never talk about when The man come and say, the man at St. Thomas a try kill him. And him still sit down in a parliament. And I tell you don't know, you know. Ask how many government sponsored ads are run on his stadium, on his radio station. And say to yourself, if it make a good business sense. Why I ask that? His radio station is not even in the top 10 most listened radio stations in Jamaica. And he has the most government contracts. Ask if it makes sense, Jamaica. I'm going to say it again. His radio station is not, if you go find out, I need to find that report, you know, remember, anybody can find, I can tell you Jamaica, he's not in the top 5, him not in the top 6, him not in the top 7. And him get the most government contracts. Why you never talk about Patrick Bailey? Questionable circumstance. Why you not talk about, you know, say, I'm not going to draw me out for that. Hey! So me want to ask you a question, Cliff Hughes. Pupa morality. Nelson Mandela was once convicted. Who remember history, Jamaica? Wasn't Nelson Mandela convicted for years in South Africa? So are you saying that once you have a history of conviction, you have no place in society? You don't deserve for their part and no discussion. I want to ask you. And the said Nelson Mandela became president of South Africa. Who remember that? years.
That's when I can hear my viewers and my subscribers. That is the reason why Cliff Hughes a carry belly for Mark Golin and Vybz Kartel. Because him never get the broadcasting. Him never get the broadcasting job. For broadcast the PNP conference. So him a carry belly. Before him go tell Andrew Holiness to tell Jamaican people who are the illicit eight and tell Andrew Holiness to declare his statutory declaration, him have time a try to discredit Vybz Kartel and the People's National Party and that massive crowd that turn out to show Andrew Holiness that time come for a change, time come for him left office, time come for Jamaica take back the course again. Time come for corruption go down. Speaking about corruption, why Nationwide always get these report? Because I don't understand, you know, why Nationwide always get leak report. Now people, I'm going to play this audio and you guys take a listen, take a look and let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. And let them know that time come, Jamaica tired of the corruption and a time for we move past corruption and corrupted government now. Tell Andrew Wallace to step down. So viewers and subscribers, remember to leave a like on this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet and turn on the post notification bell.
Sources close to the commission say its Director of Investigations, Kevin Stevenson, says he's unable to conclude that the Prime Minister illicitly enriched himself. This because he did not have access to a schedule of the Prime Minister's personal expenses over the relevant period or additional details concerning 3 of Mr. Holiness's companies. Stevenson disclosed in his report that the Commission began an investigation into the Prime Minister's affairs after its commissioners said they were concerned about Holiness's statutory declarations for 2021 and whether he owned more assets than his lawful earnings would facilitate. The Director of Investigations says the commissioners indicated that they were concerned about an unexplained increase in Holiness's net worth to the tune of just under $4.5 million Jamaican dollars. But the Integrity Commission's Director of Investigations says following a review, the Investigations Department had no issue with the Prime Minister's declarations for 2021. Mr. Stevenson wrote that there was no unexplained growth in the Prime Minister's net worth in the year 2021. However, Mr. Stevenson says following the analysis, the Investigations Department took issue with what he described as an unexplained growth of just over 1.9 million Jamaican dollars in Mr. Holiness's net worth for the year 2022. Stevenson noted that Holiness's net worth had actually declined by just over 1.1 million Jamaican dollars between 2020 and 2021. During his report, Stevenson accused Holiness of hindering his probe by not submitting a schedule of his personal expenses. But the Director of Investigations noted that the Prime Minister's lawyers insisted he had supplied all relevant information in compliance with the law. The Director of Investigations did not recommend prosecution for the Prime Minister concerning the offense of illicit enrichment. Kevin Stevenson revealed that the Commission hired an independent international forensic accounting examiner who reviewed Andrew Holiness's financial affairs for 6 months because of the complexities in the Prime Minister's personal business arrangements. In another area of the investigation, Mr. Stevenson also expressed concern about the Prime Minister's investment in a bond. The Prime Minister's lawyers told the Commission that contrary to his written instructions, the bank which facilitated the investment made an error and attributed $30,000 from his Positive Jamaica Foundation to support the $60,000 bond purchase. The transaction was later reversed by the bank. However, the Director of Investigations at the Integrity Commission reportedly recommended that the Financial Investigations Division, FID, conducts an additional review of the bond purchase. The Integrity Commission has reportedly written to Parliament asking Parliament's support for the FID referral. Our news centre disclosed last week that the Integrity Commission's Director of Investigations recommended that the Prime Minister be prosecuted for not disclosing 4 bank accounts, 3 of them owned by his parents and 1 owned by a former constituency office manager. That recommendation was rejected by the Director of Corruption Prosecutions at the Integrity Commission, Keisha Prince Kamika. The accounts had a combined total of just under 400,000 Jamaican dollars. Mrs. Prince Kamika said the prosecution would be hard-pressed to conclude that the Prime Minister knowingly did not declare the accounts on which he noted he was added as an emergency contact. In her ruling, Prince Kamika suggested that there was greater evidence to support Prime Minister Holiness's explanation for not disclosing the bank accounts than there was to support a recommendation by Kevin Stevenson for the Prime Minister to be prosecuted. George Davis for Nationwide News.